What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. Oh my God, I can't believe we're back, you guys. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I will tell you right now, no bells and whistles tonight. You see, I didn't do the big opener and all of that. I will, God willing, I'll have that prepared for you next week, and we'll be back on schedule. Um, yeah, and it's been a minute since I've done a review of anybody for anything. So I'm excited. I also want to tell you right at the top that I don't know what season it is because I don't need to. I don't know what season it is, you guys, because I didn't talk to Tyler. I put in calls, I did it all. I get something back from his secretary, but Tyler's not trying to tell me anything. So it's clearly on for this season already. You see, I've already reached out. I reached out. You see, I reached out. You see, and I get nothing from Tyler. I get nothing. All right. So I'm not gonna let that interfere with anything. Cleansing breaths, cleansing, 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 cleansing. Anyways, I think it's either season 5. I don't think it's season 5, episode 24, you guys. Damn it, I don't think it's that. So I think it's season 6, episode 1. That's what we're doing on this channel. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. It's what we're doing. Tonight's episode was called Afraid of Flames. I just want to talk about it for tonight, you guys, because it's the first episode back. It went quick. It was kind of a reviewer's dream because there wasn't a whole lot of dialogue that was just like outrageous and everything like that. And it was, man. It opens up with Jeffrey in, goddammit, prison. The cousins call it the FEMA jail. But it wasn't so FEMA-ish tonight, y'all, because there was more people in that jail than we've ever seen. You feel me? Like, it was Alcatraz, it was San Quentin, it was Rikers Island. Pick one. You know what I'm saying? Pick one, because that's where Tyler's going to be at by the end of this season. I don't want to get worked up. I said I wouldn't do it. I said I wouldn't do it. Let me also tell you guys that my crew is here, but we're not on our regular production schedule. So they're just here now to just sort of oversee lighting and hair and wardrobe and a few of the technicals and stuff like that. We're just going to be, you said, we're not going to be really overly official tonight for everybody. Are you guys comfortable? Everybody's settled in? Everybody's settled in. Great. All right. Jamel, your knee, you're all good? You're all good? All right. So anyways, Jeffrey and Justin goes back there, Harrington, and Jeffrey's looking at him because Jeffrey's in jail without the bail, and he's looking at Justin like, that dumb look that Jeffrey gets, like he doesn't understand anything that ever happens on the earth. That's his constant look. So I'm saying, even if he's having breakfast, he's eating like, that is Jeffrey. So he goes, "Are you Harrington?" He goes like, "What are you doing?" Like, yeah, because Justin, what are you doing? He goes, "You Harrington?" He goes, "Yes, I am." So he unlocks it, says, "Go step out and put your hands behind your back." He goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Step out and put your hands behind your back." Because they can change up on your ass just like that. I had to get that in. Now, don't. All right? I had to get that in. So Jeffrey steps out. He takes him to like this holding room. Because it was all an act. He just wanted to see Jeffrey. And he's all smelling up on Jeffrey and touching him and feeling him and all of it. I'm over it. Shout out to my Facebook family that was sending I don't remember who it was because a lot of y'all was posting stuff, but whoever was like, what did Jeffrey do to him? And I sent you back once he got a taste of that Mandingo anaconda, he was look like a crack fiend, homie. Oh yes, understand this. So he goes, "I just had to see you," or some bullshit, right? He's like, "What about your wife?" He goes, "I haven't been home." So he goes, you haven't been home? He goes, yeah, because he knows it's going to be a world of shit when he gets home. Because remember, last season, y'all, by the way, no Storm Cloud tonight. Do we want to do an honorary? Sound's not ready? You guys aren't ready? All right, that's fine. All right, don't, no, you're fine, that's fine. So, remember, Storm Cloud showed the video in open court to his wife, who is the judge in that court. After she goes, Your Honor, my son has confessed to the murder of Quincy Maxwell, and I think you should recuse yourself from this case as well. She goes, why should I recuse myself? And goddammit, Storm Cloud was at the ready, and she played it, and it was the thing of him and Jeffrey in the hotel room when she walked in, like phone ready, just like, I'm getting everything, don't, and he was like, I never did this before you, and anyways, just exposed Justin's ass. So Jeffrey said something about his mom. He goes, don't worry about it. He goes, she messed with me, and I handled it, I took care of it, and he said something else, but Jeffrey was like, wait, what do you mean you handled it? And he starts telling him, he goes, there's cameras in here. And then Justin goes, no, there's not. He goes, there's cameras. He goes, so what? He goes, you're not worried? He goes, no, I'm not, especially when I made sure they're not working. So this room they're in has cameras and all of it, but Justin has already taken care of all the shit. So there's no sound and no video. He goes, what do you mean you took care of her? Did you kill her or something? He goes, this isn't the place. He goes, but you said there's that the cameras aren't working. He goes, it doesn't matter. This still isn't the place for that. But Jeffrey, as dumb as his ass is, his knock-kneed ass is still at least enough up on game that he realizes that something is going on. You see what I'm saying? And can I also add that Tyler missed a detail, and this lacked believability. This lacked believability, goddammit. Why, Jedi? Why did you lack believability? Because, goddammit, Justin's ass, did you see how overgrown his beard was? You can't be out, you see what I'm saying? You can't be in uniform and have that much overgrowth. You see what I'm saying? Okay, it wasn't the Moses the Lawgiver bill or beard, but it was not. You see what I'm saying? It was like ratty, and just, it's a problem, and it was an oversight on Tyler's part. Again, he's not the writer, director, producer that I am, you guys. He's just not. He just doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. An 8-time Oscar, 8-time Emmy, 3-time Grammy, 4-time Golden Globe. I've told you guys this. You understand what I'm saying? Tyler doesn't have it. He just simply doesn't have it. And I'm hearing rumblings that he may be leaving OWN, and that Oprah wants me to take over full production of these shows. So I'm going to be in talks. Now, Hannah got on my last nerve tonight, because when does she not get on my last nerve, you guys? But what she did tonight was classic and perfect for me to illustrate one of the list of reasons why I hate her. All right? Now, they are coming in from someplace. I don't remember from last season. Is this where they're just coming home from seeing? Did they already cremate my little quitties? Or was this them coming in from seeing the casket? I don't remember, y'all. I don't remember. And I'm not able to look back at my other reviews because that channel is gone. Anyways, but whatever. All right. I don't think it was the full on anything, because she was just in a simple blue dress, and then Benny wasn't dressed up, and it just, I don't know. Anyways, whatever. So Catherine is telling her, to just relax and everything. She's, I just can't, She's got, but you got a great place, and everything like that. And she's like, Massa, I just don't. Massa, I just ain't used to being no place where I don't have to pay rent. You ain't even asking me to pick cotton this week. That's what she said, everybody. She said that. There's going to be people that say, I didn't see that in the episode yet. I didn't see it. Well, then there's something wrong with your TV, all right? I co-wrote, directed, and produced on this episode. I know what happened, all right? So if you didn't see that, I wish I could help you, but I can't. You see? Nothing I can do. So anyways, thank you guys. You guys are amazing. So anyways, but here she goes, they're hinting. She goes, well, I don't know because I just can't get comfortable. And in the sink in there's got a leak and everything already. She can't take nothing from nobody, but she'll hint. Don't worry about it, Hannah. I'll have one of the contractors come in and take care of it, says Catherine Cryer. All right, then. I can't. So, she's still distraught over little Quincy's and all of it. And then, all of a sudden, Benny comes in, right? Or no, he's there. I'm sorry, because they all came in together. Mitch shows up. And he gives his pleasantries. By the way, Mitch has been moonlighting, you guys. I saw some kind of commercial or something that he was in during hiatus. And seeing him tonight, I'm like, how big is Mitch? Because he really does tower over Benny. I'm not really sure how tall Benny is. But he just looked way taller. Like, well, how tall is... Somebody find out how tall that actor is, everybody. Find that out, troops, if we can find that out. Anyway, so Benny goes, Mitch, can I see you in the kitchen? Then Catherine gets a call. It's the dude that works at the hotel that they own. And he's calling her to let her know that Jim's credit cards have been declined. And she goes, oh, thank you, whatever, Broderick or something his name was. She was like, I'll come down, so, and you can meet me at the desk so we can watch him gravel or whatever. But notice, fake ass, cotton picking ass Slade is sitting there in all her business, looking. Before she got on the phone, Catherine had mentioned to her about coming back to work. She goes, you can come to my new house, since you don't want to be here not paying nothing, you are paying for it with just who you are. Oh, Miss Master, don't say that. She was like, well, then why don't you come back and work for me in my new house? Because my new maid is not working out. Now, fast forward to Catherine's on the phone with Broderick. I'm just calling him now. I don't know if that's his name. And there's the slave listening in on everything. You see, her intentions are not pure, everybody. She is hateful at her heart. I cannot stand Hannah, and I'm over it. All right? And the bitch needs to die. Can I get that in? All right. So, Catherine gets off the phone. She's like, who's that, master? Who that be you talking to? She's like, that's Broderick, She was like, what about the credit card? Just all in the business. You see what I'm saying? Hold up, y'all. Just all in the business. She's like, yeah, Jim's credit cards are declining and all of it, and but just reading into it, like, she was in her conversation the whole time Catherine was on the phone. I can't with her. Do you understand me? At any level, at any time, for no reason, damn it all. I cannot with her. I can't. Damn it, Hannah. Anyway. So, she goes, okay, well, I'm gonna, I've got to get going. You get yourself cleaned up or whatever. All right. And she's like, okay, and maybe I'll come to your house later on and show the maid how you like everything, but I'm not staying. The bitch is going back to work for Catherine. You see what I'm saying? Because otherwise there won't be any drama in her life, and she won't have anybody to be nosy about and being all up in their shit and all of it. I cannot with Hannah. Damn it, Tyler. Listen, the moment, because I told you guys I'm going to be in talks, the moment that Tyler is out and I'm 100% taking over these shows, my first act on this show, those of you guys that remember the video we did about Roland Martin, y'all remember when Umar Johnson was on there on this show. So I'm saying, so those of you guys that watch, my first order of business with this show is to kill off Hannah. Best regards, bye-bye. You understand me? So then, alas, now, but then in the kitchen, Benny and Mitch Benny shows Mitch. Mitch is like, well, whose house is this? He goes, it's my mom's. Like, Catherine Cryer gave it to her. And Mitch is like, what? He's like, yeah. He goes, but I don't trust these people. You see what I'm saying? You make them mad or something like that. Next thing you know, we'll be out on the street. I got to basically find a way for me and my mama. So he was showing him on his phone this picture of these new towing trucks. He was like, I want to get another truck. And we get our, our hustle back going. I want to see if you go to your family. He was like, oh, nah, Benny, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't want to do that, Benny. You don't want. And Benny's like, nah, for real, like. So Mitch goes ahead and goes along with it. He was like, but look, I'm going to tell you right now, if basically, and I'm going to say in my words, basically, if you try and skate out on their ass or you don't come through, you will be over. They might leave your family alone and all that, but you won't be safe at all. So you need to understand what you're getting into. Benny's like, I want you to do it. Just like, come on, man, you got to do this for me. So Mitch is like, okay, I'll talk to my family. I'll talk to him. I'll call my uncle, whoever the fuck he's gonna call. I don't like it, everybody. I don't like it. Because even later, David's shady ass now, I'm gonna have to call it. So I'm saying, even though I write L. David Port, so I'm saying I write L. David. But y'all have to understand, I was actually on vacation and stuff. So I'm saying I was in Provence. And so I had a writer, one of my writers that normally writes for David when I'm on vacation. In this case, I'm in Provence. I can't direct. I can't write. I can't. So this was slipped in by Tyler. It was slipped in by Tyler. It was slipped in by Tyler. But David is already telling Jim, we're going to have to, because the Malones aren't calling them back. Jim is like, they're not rich. I'm getting a little hit, but I'll come back to this. Anyways. And so David is like, we'll have to get through Hannah's son because he's real tight with Mitch. Keep that in mind. We're going to come back to it. Anyway, so after Mitch agrees with Benny, then okay, cool. Everything's cool. Now we switch to Candice at the damn hotel. Candice, watch your ass, homegirl. Watch your ass. Watch your ass. Because there she is with some corporate senator, Fortune 500 dude. He's starting to take his tie and everything off. And she's like, she goes, how much? He goes, how much is it going to cost me? She goes, how much do you have? She goes, give me your wallet. And he's like, are you serious? She goes, give me your wallet. You know how Candice can be very direct, and she puts like this hex on you, like it's almost like the lasso of fucking truth from Wonder Woman. Like you have to do what the fuck she tells you, even though you're like, fuck you, as you're doing what she's telling you. Like, so he hands her the wallet, and she goes, that's it? That's all you have? And he goes, there's $1,800 in there. She goes, look at this body. Look at me. Do you think you're really going to get this for $1,800? He goes, come on, she goes, get out. Get out. He goes, come on, what are you talking about? He goes, I want you out. And go home to your wife. Basically, if you know what's good for you, you would just do that. He was like, you're a whore. She goes, oh, really? And then he called her a bitch, and she wants him out. He goes, well, give me my money back. She goes, I'm not giving your money back. I'm robbing you. Get out. And you should be lucky, like, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing to you. Get out. He goes, you're a bitch. So he's going out. He goes, you haven't seen the last of me. I'll see you again. She's got his wallet. As soon as he opens the door, boom, homie, Benny is standing right there. He didn't even have to knock. He just goes right past Benny as if he didn't even see him. Benny comes in like, what's going on? She goes, if I would have known you were just going to stop in, I wouldn't have told you where I was at. I should have never told you or something like that. So he goes, what, are you turning tricks again? She goes, yeah, I am. And he's like, Candice, I'm not gonna let you do this, you know. And she's like, Benny, get out. I don't have time for this. He's like, come on, you know, like, I'm your brother. I can't just let you go through this and I'm just not gonna say nothing. And I'm your brother, you know. I know you're hurting and everything, you know, but we're family. She goes, my family was cremated. Talking about my little Quickie.
My little Quickie. My little man.
So he was like, you really think that? You know, he's like, listen, I want you to come and stay with me and mom. She's got a big house, a big place, like it's 4 bedrooms and everything. She goes, you think I'm coming there? She goes, I will never live with her. I will never, you know. So they go back and forth. Eventually, he's judging her. She feels like he's judging her, etc., etc. And she goes, I got another John coming, so you need to leave or whatever. So Benny finally just decides to get up and leave. Like, you could tell it's not over, but it's over for right now, you know. But she told him, she said, I'm getting revenge on every fucking body that ever disrespected me, that ever straight disrespected me. So I'm saying, they straight disrespected. So I'm saying, I'm getting my revenge on everybody that straight disrespected me, cuz that straight disrespected. So I'm saying, that straight disrespected. So I'm saying, that's what she said, everybody. That's what Candice said. I go and watch her DVR. She said that. That's what she said. Anyways. So, that's, I feel, is going to be the color of this season. Going to be some other stuff sprinkled in, but it's going to be Candice getting everybody. You see what I'm saying? Oh, it's going to be clever and crafty. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So then now we see we see Jim and Catherine. I think they're in the same hotel. Anyway, Catherine has arrived at the hotel now. And the dude, Jim's there bitching about, do you know who I am? You know? And he goes, do you know who owns this hotel? And the dude was telling him, he was like, well, that company is owned 70% by me and my wife, which means I'm the owner of this hotel, which means you need to give me a damn room right now and all of it. And then in walks Catherine Cryer. And then the dude, Broderick, I'll just call him, he's like, Mrs. Cryer, you know. She's all, hi, Broderick, how are you? You know, and all very demure and all. And, so she basically, to shorten the scene for you, she wants Jim. She's like, I know you know what Wyatt's address is. I want the address. And she wants him to sign the divorce papers. He doesn't want to sign. He was like, no, because if we are divorced, then I can be compelled to testify against you. Do you want me to say out loud what's going on right here? She goes, I don't care. I don't give a damn. He goes, that's the problem, Catherine. That and your mental problem. You know. She's like, just sign the papers, Jim. So she goes, I'll give you $250,000. Basically, that's to be gone. You know. He goes, $250,000? He goes, that's ridiculous. Like, I laugh at that. You know. She's like, well, then you need to give me the address for Wyatt. He goes, you need to get me a room here. She's like, I'm not getting you a room. If anything, I'll have to call security to have him thrown out. He goes, you wouldn't do it. She goes, I would do it. Then give me the address for Wyatt. So he doesn't give her the address, and I think they just moved to another scene. So I think they'll be coming back to that, right? Don't hold that one against me, y'all. Anyways, so then now, remember last season, Wyatt and Anna was out walking at the park, and this priest dude had passed them, and a lot of the troops caught it. They was like, yeah, that's probably, you know, because remember, he had been, as a child, he had been molested by one of the priests, and everybody was saying, like, that's probably the priest and whatever. Well, my troops never fail, because they get back to Wyatt's place, And Anna's like, let's talk through it, like, because she knows that right now his urge would be to use drugs. She's like, we're not going to use, we just have to talk through this. And you can see slowly he's picking up on her with this we stuff, So he starts telling her, the priest, he took me down in the basement, and he wouldn't stop, and he started touching me, and he just starts coming out with it. And she's getting emotional, he's emotional, and then he wants to use. She was like, we're what she said, we're working through it right now. We're working through it. And he's looking at her, he's like, what? This happened to you? Whoever's calling me right now, right in production. You know what? I don't care. First episode back, 2 of you guys right there. Both you guys are in technology. Out. We may or may not mail you your check. Out. You should never get a phone call while I'm in production and I'm live. I can't do this. Anyway, so she goes, yeah, I thought she said it was her auntie. I feel like she said it was her auntie, y'all. Anyways, they realize that both of them have been, victims of, child molestation or whatever, or child sexual abuse, or what you call it, incest, or no, just molestation. Yeah, molestation. And I was like, don't do it, damn it, Tyler. Don't do it. It's predictable, and don't do it. Don't do it, Tyler. But sure enough, there they are. They're already close and canoodled, and there they are, all canoodled, and and next thing you know, goddammit, Wyatt moves in and kisses her, and oh my God, she lays out on the couch, and there they go. I'm over it. And they tease for next week it's going to be somebody else going to show up. Because I was thinking, by God, I promise you, when he got on top of her, I was like, at the end of she was going to have to say, I can't be your therapist anymore. Like, I just imagine that in my own mind, right? And so they tease for next week. It's going to be somebody else there, and Wyatt is going to be asking for Anna. He's going to be like, ain't no Anna, nigga, nah, excuse you. So then, that could get juicy, and they almost need to, because I told you guys, now at least they've found a reason to keep Wyatt on the hook, because there for a while, I had been telling y'all, we don't need Wyatt anymore. He is taking up valuable space. I won't even be on set when they shoot Wyatt. I won't do it. It's in my contract now. But they found a way now to try and keep Wyatt, so this could be juicy, because I kind of want him and Anna to just go ahead and be together. But we theorized last season, you guys, that we're threatening that we think that maybe Anna's ass could be related to Celine. Oh, yeah. I don't want to say that too many times, because you guys know Tyler watches the review and he goes and steals ideas, and then when we're in writers' meetings, he brings it up as if he came up with it. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate it. Again, he's not an original writer. He's not an original thinker. He's not a writer, productive producer like me. He just doesn't have the credential. He just doesn't have it. Anyways, so they are getting a man on, homie. Then we see the damn, I think that's Mercedes, one of the little trucks, pulling up to the big, I guess it's another mansion. David and fake ass Erica. I need Erica killed off. I'm going to need that. I know what I need in life as a man. And what I absolutely know I need right now is Erica's ass dead. I need this. You understand me? We find out this house is a house that David bought after the fire at the Carrington Mansion. But he never had a chance to let Stormcloud know about it. And actually he was going to be putting it up on the market for sale. Because she's like, you live in a condo and everything. And he's like, yeah, and it's, this is too much house for me by myself. I would love to have you here with me. It's secluded. Nobody can find you. I want you to be here with me. David, I don't want you to say no. She goes, I came here with just the clothes on my back. And he goes, we can get you a whole nother wardrobe. It's nothing. David, I'm such a fake bitch. I don't even know how to answer this. I'm so fake that I've got myself in this position where I have to be even faker, and I'm surprised by my own fakery that I don't even have to be even more fake in this situation, David. I'm going to need time. That was her line, everybody. That was her line. Not gonna get worked up over it. I won't. I know. I saw how she scurried out the room. I saw. Anyways. So he goes, let me show you the house. He goes, but I also want to know one thing. The name of your ex. I can't go there. I can't tell you that. I'm too fake for that. I'm definitely too fake of a fake funky bitch to tell you that, is what she said. And she goes, I just don't want to bring you into all of that. I just don't want you exposed and bring you into all of that, said the fake ass whore. I'm over it. Man. Anyway, so right when he's gonna show her around, they start walking, and all of a sudden we see Jim Cryer's fake ass at the door. He come in, David, Jim, what are you doing here? He goes, David, I think he complimented the house or something, but he was like, I need your credit card, David. Catherine's shut down my credit cards. And I need your credit card, and I need you to get me a room at the Artisan in your name. And David's like, what, Jim? He goes, yeah. Could you believe it? She gives that fake ass maid of hers a condo and puts me out. So David gives him cash and not the credit card. He goes, that's nice, but but where's the credit card at, David? He goes, I don't have it. He goes, you gave it to that girl, didn't you? Whoever you're seeing, you gave it to her, didn't you? Only reason why you wouldn't have your credit card is if you gave it to her. He was like, Jim, I need you to leave. He goes, I want to meet her. Where is she? She must be some fine piece of ass. Jim, leave. Get your white ass the fuck up out. Oh, that's for, okay, my bad. All right. You sure that wasn't this? All right, fine. All right. I'm being told that's not what David said, everybody. I'm being told. All right, don't question. I'm being told. Anyways, so Jim is about to leave, but he's like, we got to get hold of these Malones. Or David is telling him. He goes, yeah. He goes, but Jim's telling him like they won't even return my call. And that's when David tells him, yeah, we're gonna have to use Hannah's son to get to him because he's really close with Mitch, Mama Rose's grandson, And so it's gonna get ugly, y'all. Trust and believe. Trust. So Jim is getting the hell out. I'm over it. Then finally and lastly, remember last season ended with the wreck of Stormcloud Bitch from Hell and Melissa. And didn't Melissa look like Candice tonight, y'all? Anyway, I think I missed something because I don't know where it came in at, or maybe I just didn't write it down. But there's at one point we see Quita. I'm Quincy's sister. And I don't think that was in the teaser. Was that in the episode or the teaser? Because sometimes you get confused. Did I see that in the teaser? But anyway, Quita's ass is at like an ATM, and the cops roll up on her, homie. They rolled up on that female, homie. They rolled up, straight rolled up on her, cuz. Straight rolled up on her, cuz. Straight rolled up on her, cuz. Yiggy, cuz. So Oscar is plotting something. I don't know. We're not going to get into it. But now, remember, the car is overturned. And by the way, they were in Melissa's car, her SUV. Melissa crawls out. She don't really appear to be that injured. Stormcloud is still in her seatbelt, suspended upside down like an astronaut, homie. Oh yes, it was NASA, goddammit. It was the space shuttle. Understand this. So she's, help me, help me. And Melissa's like, die, bitch. Die, bitch. What are you, afraid of a little flames? Afraid of a little fire? That's why it's called Afraid of Flames. Help me, screams Stormcloud. Melissa better hope Stormcloud don't make it out, because it will be the end of you, girl. It will be the end of you. But listen, understand this and calm down, everybody, because even my team was very nervous tonight, which I don't know why, because they know I write, direct, and produce on the show. But a lot of times I don't tell them a lot of stuff that's going on the set, because they're not allowed with me on the set. I have a different team that's with me. All right, that's fine. But anyway, they're not killing off Stormcloud, everybody. She's too juicy. That's our love to hate, sister. Stormcloud ain't going nowhere. I don't know if she'll even spend any time in the hospital. So I'm saying maybe a day or something, just so we get some shots of her in the hospital, barking orders at nurses and directing doctors and threatening careers and things. But other than that, Stormcloud is going to be just fine, homie. Trust and believe. All right? And I spoke with Oprah and she told me. So yeah, so that was the episode tonight, you guys. Wow. As I said, I'm going to have... I feel like I'm going to run out of time. Let me just redo this just so to be sure I have time to do my extra. Right. Next week, I will have the big opener that you guys are used to from me. And I'll get that back in effect. You guys know I always have my multimedia going with my pictures and my screen and all that. I'll have that for you. Just the normal branding that you guys have come to be used to from me as it relates to these show reviews on Tuesday nights. Yeah. Shout out to Rail C, just because I haven't shouted you out since I've been back. Yeah. Shout out to Pamela. Shout out to just random. I wasn't gonna do no shout outs, y'all. I don't even know. I definitely want to shout out Rail C just because. And I guess I should stop there because I'm falling flat and failing. And I can't remember nobody right now. Big baby! Shout out the cousins. My baby sister, Jada Frazier. Happy New Year again to all you guys. Kenneth Stallings. Misha Houston. Yeah. Shout out to you, my sister. I'm gonna leave it there, y'all, because I'm falling flat and failing. Anyways, like I said, I'll be back, you guys, next week. I'm just gonna call this season 6, episode 1. You see what I'm saying? I am the Jedi. I am a unbridled horse, wild and free to roam the plain. So that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm marching to the beat of my own damn drum. So I will see you guys back next week with another review, God willing, of the Haves and the Have-Nots, the best show ever written for network television. I have been your host, His Excellency the Jedi, and I'll see you next week, everybody. Peace, baby.